Welcome back and welcome to Women in Sports. It's do or die tonight for the Minnesota Lynx and the Connecticut Sun in Game 5 of the WNBA playoffs. Game 5 will be in Minnesota tonight after Connecticut took Game 4 on Sunday. The Sun were down by 7 at the break but had an incredible second half comeback, and now the winner of tonight's game will head to the finals. This game tips off at 7 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2. And the winner will face the New York Liberty. The Liberty got revenge on Sunday and ended the Las Vegas Aces' quest for a championship three-peat. The Liberty, who lost in the finals to the Aces last year, are now focused on facing tonight's winner, as New York is the only original franchise still playing without a title. So, what will this year's final schedule look like? It'll be a best-of-5 series with games 1 and 2 in New York beginning this Thursday. After that, games 3 and 4, as needed, will be in either Minnesota or Connecticut, depending on who wins, next week. And if a 5th game is needed, that will be in New York on Sunday, October 20th. These games will air on ESPN, ESPN2, and right here on ABC. And remember, the Liberty have never won a championship. In fact, they've gone 0-5 in the WNBA Finals, including last year's loss to the Aces. And it's the same for the Sun, who are 0-4 in the finals. Meanwhile, though, the Lynx have won 4 titles overall, but haven't lifted the trophy in 7 years. In the regular season, the Liberty beat the Sun 3-1, but they did lose to the Lynx 2-1. But we do have to talk about the fact that with the exception of the Game 1, all of these semifinal rounds have aired on ESPN2. Both of the quarterfinal games with Caitlin Clark aired on ESPN's primary channel, but when the Fever were knocked out, ESPN announced 4 out of 5 semifinal games would instead be shown on its secondary channel. This did lead to a firestorm online, with fans speculating this wouldn't be the case if Clark and the Fever had advanced, and it raises questions about growing the game, especially since the first game of the semifinal matchup between New York and Las Vegas drew nearly 1 million viewers, and that makes it the most viewed WNBA semifinal game in 22 years, even during playoff baseball and Sunday football games. So hopefully we'll see more of these games airing on main broadcasts moving forward. But speaking of Caitlin Clark, she was finally officially named Rookie of the Year on Friday. And this means the Indiana Fever have back-to-back Rookies of the Year after Aaliyah Boston's 2023 win. Clark earned 66 of 67 votes, with the other vote going to Angel Reese. And Clark led all rookies in points per game and led the league in assists per game, and total three-pointers. But we've also got some non-basketball stories to get to. In tennis this weekend, Coco Gauff earned her biggest title of the season, winning the China Open. And her final match was dominant, Gauff winning 6-1, then 6-3. It's been a rough summer for Gauff, who saw disappointing results in Cincinnati and the U.S. Open, so much so that she replaced her coach right before the China Open. But now, Gauff has returned to a top 5 ranking. And a tennis legend, Billie Jean King, will be the Grand Marshal for the New Year's Day Rose Parade. Dozens of athletes have held the honor over the decades, but King is the first female athlete to serve all by herself. King is a 39-time major champion, including 20 Wimbledon titles. She's also been a fierce advocate for gender equity, LGBTQ rights, and other social justice issues. And finally tonight, Stanford is making history by providing athletes with free tampons for the 2024-2025 academic year, making this the first time a college athletic program has officially collaborated with a tampon brand. And the brand is called Sequel. It was created by former high-level athletes and Stanford engineers, Greta Meyer and Amanda Calabrese. And that'll do it for this week's edition of Women in Sports.